Facebook family. I'm just waiting for Instagram family real quick. Yes, God. Okay, happy Tuesday, everybody. Good morning. I wanted to come on and discuss a concept about the word no and saying no to things. So, there is an artist named Tony Jones, and she has a song called No is Bay. And in the beginning of the song, she talks about if you only had 10 yeses to give for the rest of your life, what would you give those yeses to? And essentially, the song is about using no as a tool. No should be your default. And the way that I interpret that is that, good morning, is that it's very important to, no should be the default. It should always be no, right? And the only thing that we should be giving our yes to are things that are aligning with what we have already defined that we want for ourselves. So if we say, we want to look a certain way, we need to say no to things. We need to say no to certain kinds of foods. We need to say no to certain kinds of activities. If we say that we want to build wealth, right? We need to say no to frivolous spending. We need to say no to, wasting our time and not putting our efforts and our energy into things that are going to give us a return on that time and energy. So I really, really like this concept because it makes it easy. It doesn't have to be hard. Now, it does take mindfulness and awareness to pay attention to what it is that you're doing and the choices that you're making now, and being able to recognize and say, you know what, that should probably be something I'm saying no to. I should probably not be staying up all night scrolling on my phone if I want to get up early and work out in the morning. Okay, that's a no. So I'm going to say no to my phone, and I'm going to put it on the other side of the room, or I'm going to put it in the bathroom and set the alarm so I can wake up. Um, I should be saying no to, mediocre things, or take dating, for example. If I'm clear about the type of partnership that I want, or the type of how I want to feel in a relationship dynamic, then I need to be saying no to anything that isn't that. And a lot of times I think that we say yes to things, especially as women, we say yes to things because that's in our nature. We want to give, we want to nurture, we want to grow seeds. But it's super important to learn how to really evaluate, what is the return on this investment right now? And an easy way that you can do that is by starting with no. So when someone asks you something, when you are about to make a decision to take an action, when you're about to say something, it needs to be a no, it needs to be a pause, and it needs to automatically be no. And then you should be able to clearly define why it deserves a yes. And when you start from the place of no, that gives you a lot more discernment about what it is that you're doing and saying and thinking, and ultimately feeling, because the things that we do, pile up, they compound, and then it turns into, okay, well, what was the result from that? And being able to kind of zoom out and take a high level perspective and look at that is super, super important. So the key to all of this is first and foremost being clear on what it is that we want. A lot of us are not necessarily that clear on what we want. We say we want more money, but what does that mean? How much more? What are the ways that we're going to obtain this? How are we going to? And so we don't really flesh out, we don't really get specific and detailed enough with our goals. Or we say, I want to lose weight. Okay, how much weight do you want to lose? Do you want to lose weight, or do you want to lose fat? Okay, you want to lose fat. How do you lose fat? So, really being clear about what it is that you want and you desire allows you to be clear about what you should be giving your yeses to, because your yeses are very, very valuable. They hold a lot of weight. And so, when we're just frivolously giving them away to everything and saying yes to everything, now we're not, number one, we're scattered, our energy is scattered, and then number two, we are not moving the mark on what our goals are. So the first thing is to be super, super clear on what your goals are. And I made a post last night about the new moon energy that's coming in on Monday. Right now is a great time to get clear about what your goals are, to get clear about what it is that what are you moving towards. And of course, your goals should be smart, specific, measurable, actionable. What's the R? I forgot the R. Let me Google it. But basically, be detailed about your goals. Don't just, I want to lose weight. I want more money. I want a better relationship. I want whatever. Make sure that it's specific enough so that it gives you a framework to be able to measure and determine, okay, should this get a yes or should this get a no? How does it line up with where you are right now and where you're trying to go? So SMART is specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. So, it may not necessarily be realistic to say, I want to lose 50 pounds in a month. You know what I mean? It may not be realistic. I'm not saying that it can't be done, not saying that it's never been done, but you want to do a realistic goal so that you're not disappointed. If it's something that doesn't happen in that time frame. So, anyways, that's all I wanted to say. I wanted to come on really quickly, and hopefully this is helpful for someone. Being clear is the first step. Once you have that clarity, then you can measure that against your yeses and your nos. Okay? So I hope that everyone has an amazing day today. I hope that you are saying yes only to the things that are going to bring you joy and fulfillment. All right? I love you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.